The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative, and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Rashford. And Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Quick look, then plays it in. And that should get the job done. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Still goalless at the moment. Decent chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Rashford has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Messi. And they can counter here. Tries to pass it through. Rashford in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out towards the right wing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicked it back promptly. Not the most accurate pass. Serginho. And here's Neymar. Gets a good foot in there. They want to be quick to recover this. Serginho's cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Safi Salih, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Malaysia do have a chance to counter here. Can he latch on to this? Gets into some space. There's the delivery. It's a mighty effort! It's in! The breakthrough strike! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 42.
Malaysia have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Malaysia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
1 minute added time.
Malaysia finding their passes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Malaysia leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Malaysia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Well, they could break here. Safi Salih. That's a good ball out wide. Kim Min-jae did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Short changes him with that pass. It's Rashford! They've scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just eases him off the ball.
Malaysia really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Pass is just off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Takes a shot! Caicedo. And it's Messi. Camavinga. Messi. Messi. It's Camavinga. Serginho picks it up now. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That is ended up in no man's land. Camavinga.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rashford. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's made its way to him, and he's found a way. Great chance! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Coming on the field is number 23.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Safi Salih, and he's on his way! Safi Salih ploughing through the middle.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Serginho. Now it's Rashford. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played down the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
That's tidy. And he shoots! That's really well manoeuvred.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Salah. Good, strong midfield running here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Safi Salih. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And they've got rid.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will
Messi.
be 1 minute at
There's
a
a
time.
probing ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Rashford.
Well, they shouldn't be...
And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the bell.